President Uhuru Kenyatta's new battlefront to tame endemic graft in the public service and undo the Degwa Commission report of 1971 that allowed public servants to engage in private businesses as long as they maintain professional and ethical standards could become a reality after he directed Attorney General Justice Paul Kihara to submit the draft law on conflict of interest and end decades-old era of profiteering. On target were members of parliament who practice as lawyers, as well as those who are MPs but still lead unions, a case in point being that of Senate Majority Leader Kipchumba Murkomen and Mutula Kilonzo Jr., who are part of Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko's legal team in court.
Is it fair? Is it right for legislators who have control over funds and exercise oversight over the judiciary to appear in courts as counsel? The position, fellow Kenyans, is simple. You either serve the public in the role you signed up for, or you serve the republic as a private practitioner. It is a profound conflict of interest to do both.
The conflict of interest law was also part of the Building Bridges Initiative Task Force report, unveiled late last month, recommending a reversal on the Degwa Commission recommendations of 1971, noting that a number of public servants are doing business with the state, a status likened to broad daylight looting of state resources by audit reports. Cases of junior civil servants owning properties beyond their income have been documented, as so is the case of police officers owning a fleet of matatus on certain routes in the country.
State and public officers are not above the law. Our constitutional order is a jealous one. It demands that state and public officers serve no other master but it.
Politicians who have engaged in active professional service include James Orengo, Moses Wetangula, Peter Kaluma, Otiende Amolo, Amos Wako, among others. Kenya National Union of Teachers Secretary General Wilson Sosion and Kupet Omboko Milemba were also a reference point in the president's speech.
A teacher in the public service cannot have one foot in the classroom and the other in parliament.
The conflict of interest law faces a gigantic task ahead, as majority of the MPs and high-ranking government officers are active in private businesses and use their positions to bag private tenders. Today's directive by the president is a big test for him, given a similar directive earlier this year did not bear any fruit, and the Senate too in 2017, which was aimed at adding the culture of profiteering in government to an end, which acquired life during the Degwa Commission of 1971. Apul Kamau, K24 Evening Edition at the Nyayo Stadium.